Hi, I'm Katie from San Francisco. Before I tell you more, please like and subscribe to MSA. My dad is a rich business investor, and Mom was a world-famous fashion model, and I was just like her, only prettier. With my silver locks, blue eyes, and the bone structure of a goddess, people would trip over their shoelaces to see me, and I was insanely popular in school. But at home, my twin brother Robert took the cake. Unlike me, who liked to go out with friends and parties, Robert spent his time at home getting straight A's in school and helping Dad in business, and he never forgot to rub his achievements in my face. It seems dear Dad was so pleased with my assistance in that lucrative deal that he decided to give me the world on a silver platter. And by world, I mean private jet. What are you babbling about? Talk like a normal person. Dad's gifting me a jet. Good, now use it to find someone who can tolerate you for more than 30 seconds. Oh wait, that's impossible. Say what you want. I know you're jealous. In your dreams, loser. That weekend, I bawled my eyes out in front of Dad to buy me the most expensive pair of shoes, and Robert hated it. He couldn't stop complaining about how I was a good-for-nothing spoiled brat. But it wasn't my fault that I had more sparkling personality than he did. But despite being the definition of perfection, there was one thing I wasn't so good at, being smart. Like this one time, my ex told me that his dad was an indie author, and I agreed to date him because I thought he was half Indian. But later I found out he was fully white. Such a liar. I hate liars, so I broke up with him. I later knew the meaning of the word indie, but whatever. Also, I was really gullible, and people were always taking advantage of me. And this one time, I got a zit a week before my Sweet 16 party, and this girl in my school sold me some kind of magic potion. Apply it twice a day using peacock feathers only. The secret ingredient is sourced from the purest water of River Ganges in India, so always say a big namaste before applying this. Got it. Say namaste and apply it with peacock feathers. Wait, where am I gonna find a peacock? Try the zoo? Of course that girl was lying, and I ended up breaking out worse than ever. I swore never to fall for another trick like this again, but a week later, I was shopping online and ended up falling for a credit card fraud scam. When Dad found out, he was not happy.
You take everything for granted, Katie. Look at Robert. He's your age and already helping me with business. Why can't you be more like him?
Because then I'll have to be boring like he is.
I'm not boring. I just don't like blowing up money on useless things like you do.
It's called experiencing life. You should try it. It's fun.
And you should try to become more responsible instead of being so spoiled and selfish.
Blah, blah, blah. You're such a snooze fest.
Okay, I've had enough. Robert is right. You need to understand the value of money. That's why I'm taking your credit card away.
How am I supposed to pay for things then?
Just come to the office tomorrow and I'll find you a job. Earn your money and the card is yours.
I did what Dad said and went to the office, but I was bad at everything. I jacked up the printer, spilled coffee on expensive documents, and mailed the wrong file to the wrong client, which cost us a huge deal. I tried apologizing, but Dad blasted me in front of the whole office, cut me off for 3 months, and it was super embarrassing. I was sobbing in the lift lobby when Robert walked up to me.
Can you stop hyperventilating? It's not the end of the world.
Of course it is. I need money for clothes, makeup, shopping. I cannot be seen in the same outfit twice. Oh my God, this is a mess.
Your materialism is nauseating. But if you want, I'll talk to Dad to reinstate your privileges.
Really? You would do that for me?
Only if you do something for me. There's this guy in my school, Jason, who's constantly knocking me off the top spot. Your job is to make him fall in love with you and keep him distracted.
You want me to impress a guy? I can do it in my sleep, with a face mask on while getting a pedicure.
Let me finish. If Jason knows you're my sister, he'll never entertain you. You need to get a makeover. You're dyeing your silver hair and wearing lenses. You'll still be pretty, but not I descended from the heavens pretty. Now, do we have a deal?
How do I know you won't back out?
I won't. I'm a man of my word.
Yeah, not gonna cut it. I'm shedding my beautiful personality to help you, so I need reassurance.
I'm surprised you know that word. But fine, I'll draw a proper contract.
The next day, Robert signed the contract and enrolled me in his school under a different name. He told Dad I was going for a yoga retreat to India, and the same night, I moved to the beach house. I changed my hair, wore lenses, did some makeup, and a week later, I was ready to step into my new life as Masha. On my first day, I walked into school feeling confident, but my stupid fake glasses kept sliding off my face. I was just adjusting them when I missed a step, flew right into someone, and fell on my butt. I'm sorry, but are you blind or a complete moron? Before I could finish, I looked up and saw a very handsome guy staring at me. Jason. Robert had shown me his pictures, but that was nothing compared to how he actually looked. He was like Tom Cruise and Brad Pitt had a love child, only taller, cuter, and way more hotter. I was literally speechless.
You were saying something?
Me? Oh, well, I'm always saying something. Why don't you say something?
What?
You're absolutely sorry. I'm sorry. And new, Masha. I'm new to the school and my name's Masha.
Good for you. Now can you move? You're in my way.
Aren't we all in each other's way? You meet someone and you get to know them and find out that they're the one you've been waiting for all your life. It's destiny, or luck, or just how the world works. You see where I'm going with this? But Jason just turned around and left without even answering me. That was kind of rude. Since my first interaction with Jason pretty much blew up in my face, I decided to up my game and sign up for all the same classes Jason was in. I guess luck was on my side because we got paired up as partners in biology class. We meet again. I'm starting to think this is destiny.
And I'm starting to think you're stalking me.
What? No! The teacher thought it would be a good idea to pair the new girl with the smartest guy in class. I'm guessing that's you. You know, biology is in fact one of my favorite subjects. It's just amazing how we can explore so much about nature with... pardon me for asking, but is that a dead cockroach?
Yeah, you have a problem?
Nope, none at all. I love cockroaches. Excuse me. And with that, I just rushed out of the class and barfed all over the washroom floor. The janitor gave me the stinkiest eye that day, but I slipped in an extra 100 and I guess he was okay. That night, I stalked Jason on social media and found out that apart from being a genius, he was also a big football fan. So I booked 2 very expensive front row tickets to the latest game, and the next day when I saw Jason, I walked up to him.
Can I help you?
You tell me. Can you be helped?
Are you done being weird? 'Cause I don't like talking to people while I eat.
We don't have to talk. I'll just sit here and stare at this, rotten sandwich. What's even in this thing? I can smell cucumbers and maybe that's cheese. Why are you eating this?
Can you stop touching my food?
Sure. So, I was wondering, what are you doing this Friday? I have 2 front row tickets to tonight's football game, in case you're interested, just as a thank you for helping me in biology class.
Oh, wow. These seats have the best view.
That's what I'm talking about. And these were so hard to get.
My little brother would be thrilled.
Sorry, what? I think there's some confusion.
Thank you, Masha. I hope to see you in biology today.
And Jason again got up and left, leaving me completely dumbfounded. What the heck just happened? This was the 3rd time in a row I had made a complete fool of myself in front of Jason. But I wasn't gonna let go that easily. So I swallowed my pride and went to the game anyway. I wore my best outfit and walked straight to Jason's seats. When I saw him sitting there with a girl, I felt a pang of jealousy as I marched up to him. Jason looked at me and jumped in shock.
Masha, what are you doing here?
I came to see if you're having fun with your little brother, but I guess you're having more fun than I'd expected. You lied to me so you could come here to spend time with this pathetic blonde twig? What did you just call me? A pathetic blonde twig. Are you deaf too? Should I call you a deaf blonde twig instead? I'll show you what a blonde twig can do. Saying that, the girl jumped on me, kicked my shin, and bit my arm. I tried to free myself and flapped my hands around like a rabid chicken, but it was useless. She was too strong. It took Jason and 2 security guards to throw that girl off me, and we both got kicked out of the stadium. The whole thing was televised, and the whole world saw me lose my mind. If that wasn't humiliating enough, Robert came to the beach house that evening and tore me apart.
What the heck is wrong with you?
I was just trying to get Jason's attention like you asked me to.
By behaving like an animal? I thought you could impress a guy in your sleep. Did you lose your brain while getting your hair changed or something?
It's not like that, okay? I got the date. I was just not on it.
Yeah? And whose fault is that? Figure something out fast, Katie, or you can kiss your allowance goodbye.
I wanted to punch Robert in the face with a chair, but I decided to focus on the bigger picture. Jason was a different kind of guy, so if I needed his attention, I had to think out of the box. And I got my chance when a few days later, I was coming from the salon and saw Jason's bike parked outside the cafe. I got down to say hello when I saw him going into a dark alley. I followed him and saw him exchanging an envelope. I wanted to see more, so I tiptoed my way to get closer when this homeless guy popped out of nowhere and my soul left my body.
Hey, honey, what's a pretty girl like you doing here at this time of the hour?
That's none of your business.
Oh, but it is. You look fancy.